Welcome to my demonstration speech. Baking is a labor of loaf. Get it? Not so good a joke? How's this one? What's the worst thing about a bread pun? It tends to get stale. I grew up on a goat farm in Oregon. We picked nuts, fruit, berries, and grew a huge vegetable garden and also raised pigs, chickens, and cows for food. We ate very well from our labors. But when it came to bread, my mom didn't bake. She brought home Wonder Bread. I loved Wonder Bread as a child. My mom would make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for my lunch every day. When I made sandwiches, it consisted of Wonder Bread, goat butter, and sugar. My other favorite sandwich to make was Wonder Bread, butter, and mayonnaise. It's a wonder I don't have diabetes. Get it? During my teens, I graduated from Wonder Bread to my dad's more flavorful pumpernickel and Jewish rye, but it was still mass-produced with only slightly better ingredients. Most bread in the grocery store is highly processed, if you look at the label, and the cause of weight gain, heart disease, diabetes, and depression. Most commercial bread is made with bromated flour, which is a carcinogen, and banned by a number of governments, including the European Union, Canada, Brazil, Peru, and China. Today, I am going to show you how to make a wonderful dense loaf of bread made from rye flour seeds and nuts, providing lots of fiber, protein, healthy fats, and oodles of vitamins and minerals. Why was the loaf of bread upset? His plans kept going awry. So to start off with, you want to gather all of your ingredients. But for the sake of time in this video, I have already chopped my walnut and almonds and my pumpkin seeds. My chia seeds are in here, as are the sesame seeds, cranberries, water, salt, and yeast. And all I need to do is add the water that I have measured out on my scale. Then I'm going to add my rye flour. Now, after your dough has been mixed, you shape it into a loaf, and then you roll it in sesame seeds so that it's all covered. Then you put it in the loaf pan that has been lined with parchment. And then next, you will take a cloth and cover it so that it can rise and ferment for 8 to 16 hours. Good morning, public speaking. It is now 6 a.m. and this loaf has beautifully fermented for 16 hours. If you see these cracks on top, that is what you want to see. If you don't see those cracks, then something has gone wrong. And now I have a little thing of water here, and I'm just going to sprinkle water on the loaf. You can use a spray bottle, but my spray bottle is used for my ceramics. And then into the oven. At 355 degrees for an hour. So does anyone know how bread remembers things? It uses Toast-it notes. Okay, I will see you in an hour. So I just got back from walking the dog, and now I'm ready to open the oven for the next step. I am lifting this out. Because this loaf is so dense and heavy, it needs to bake for a very long time, so the middle isn't raw. So it is back in the oven for another 35 minutes. My loaf is done baking and is ready to come out of the oven. But not everything is done yet. It needs to be wrapped in a towel, and then it needs to cool for 12 hours. The loaf is all cooled, and now it's time to enjoy the results. But first, I have yet another joke to tell. What kind of dog does a baker have? A purebred. This is the loaf of bread, and I have taste testings here with sweet and hot mustard, dilly mustard, a cilantro cream sauce, and curry fig sauce. But Scotty Saurus Rex is going to have the first taste. She likes it. She likes it. I like it. I like it. Wonderfully dense and chewy, the way bread should be. What is a mermaid's favorite meal? A sandwich.